What's up YouTube, JamieTheKid00 here, and I'm here, as the title will suggest, I say this in every video now, don't I? As the title will suggest, to showcase some wind-up combos to you. Some people have been looking at the wind-ups, probably that don't run them, and wondering kind of how everything works, what you should be looking for to counter them, you know, at what points you would want to counter them. So I'm here to showcase things, you know, the wind-ups will do, that I've done in experience, and kind of talk to you about how to counter them. So the first kind of opening is the hand loop. I find this is the easiest way to open the hand loop. If you or your wind-up opponent opens these two cards, you have the hand loop instantly. Because you will go Wind-Up Magician, Special Summon the Shark. Because you Special Summoned the Shark, its effect counts as an activation, which activates the Magician, which then allows you to Special Summon your Hunter. You can then, of course, tribute the Magician to discard one card, activate Shark's effect to make him level 3, and you have your first Zen Mighty. This will result in discarding 4 cards from your opponent's hand. Ultimately, at this point, the one thing that I could suggest veiling would be the Magician. Of course, you'd probably want to wait for them to actually use the Magician's effect to get the Hunter before you discarded your Maxi, because then, of course, they can't. If they loop, you are going to draw more cards than they discard, so they're going to usually stop here and have to work around that one Hunter, and it means they haven't used, you know, they've used their wind-up Magician's effect. So Maxi would definitely be a good play at that point. Let's see what else I prepared. I mean, I lined up loads of stuff here, but I don't know like what massive use it was. I remember looking at this and thinking it'd help me into the wind-up loop. Let me just kind of play it out because I've forgotten how it would go. Because of course I'll go Tour Guide, into your bus, make Zen Mighty. Of course then you've now special summoned a wind-up, and you can get this guy. You then go Zen Mighty's effect, get, wherever I put him, I've only got the one Hunter. A Hunter, by discarding the, well, not the bus, the Tour Guide. Then you tribute the Zen Mighty with the attached bus. Bus's effect activates and Zen Mighty goes back to the extra. You've now discarded 1, and then you loop for 4 more, making a 5, I do believe 4 more, or 3 more, 3 more, so that's another 4 card discard. I'm just going to reset my stuff. The next one I had, which was an interesting thing, which I've loved testing, is basically how easy it is to make big synchros with this deck. If you're looking at this hand, well, not the kitten, if you're looking at this hand, you can pretty much make any synchro monster you could want. Because my favourite thing to do is literally to just go my Magician, my Shark, Magician's effect activates, gets me Kitten, Kitten's effect bounce your opponent's Thunder King or something like that, just a nasty monster. You now have, you know, fairly decent field, then you bounce the Shark to use for later. Get your Birdman, that's a Trishula right there. But I mean, you could, from that hand, you could really make any of these, simply because of Shark's easy level modulation. So it's an absolutely awesome card. At that point, again, the thing to really Veiler would be your Magician. To Maxi at would be the Magician, because you really don't know what's going on. At that point, it could even be the hand loop, but this is something I do after hand looping, later on in the game, maybe. But that'd just be a really good point to counter it. And then of course we have, like, later on in the hand loop, this is more for, this isn't a counterpart now, but literally the fact that you can go, you know, your Rat, your Zen Mighty, your Rat, your Zen Mighty, your Rat, your final Zen Mighty, you know, you've looped 3 times now. These are all in the grave because of that one Hunter who keeps on getting rid of them. But then, of course, you've got cards like this that you can main deck Salvage and Pot of Avarice. If you open what I showed you before, the Magician, hang on, I'm trying to pick it up with my left hand, your Magician and your Shark, and you open your Avarice, your entire opponent's hand is gone. So, I mean, this hasn't been a very well-structured video. I'm more just making videos for the sake of making videos, because I kind of felt the need to produce some more content. But this, guys, has been kind of stuff to watch out for in the wind-up deck. Combos like that. If anyone else has any other combos that they'd like to point out to me that I can use, or I can tell you guys about, you know, if you want to ask me things about where to counter, what the proper time is to use your Maxis or your Veilers, or whatever other cards like Fiendish Chain can counter this deck, just let me, you know, send me a comment. I'm here to help. Like, I think this is a broken deck. I think I should give people help on how to beat it. So yeah, guys, just let me know what you need help with. Oh yeah, and final thing, in any of these combos, if you happen to be holding one of these cards, or your opponent happens to have these, they're going to plus massively. So watch out for these. Like, I'd get rid of them. I would MST them, Heavy Storm them, keep them off the field, because it lets your opponent basically reset for their to hand loop or to do a massive combo next turn if they don't get it off the first turn. Some crazy stuff. And also because I saw another YouTuber asking this question, because of the text on Wind Up Factory, it says when a Wind Up monster's effect activates. Would this work under Veiler? Because technically the effect still activates. It simply doesn't resolve. So, if I went Shark and activated his effect to make him level 3, and my opponent Veilered, would the factory still go off? If you guys could let me know that'd be amazing. So, otherwise, yeah, guys, this has been, my wind-up tips and tricks video. So, like, comment, subscribe, see you in the comment box below, and check out some of my other wind-up videos for help and deck profiles. See you in a bit. This is Jamie the Kid out.